2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Utah Jazz. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Toronto shifting younger last season had an effect, and Pascal Siakam said, quote, "No matter what you can say about the Raptors, it's always about winning. Since I've been here, that's who we are, and that's all we do." And Brian, with the 2019 title and the Raptors, they're looking to return to those lofty heights.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. So here are the Jazz starting five. Bogdanovic and Vanderbilt, the forward tandem. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Azubuike in at the center position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Six on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Well, like D-Wade in Utah. Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
BA, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
Falls for Bogdanovic. Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the three or the four, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Now here's Anunoby. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Back to Conley. And he buries his first look.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Trent. Here's the three. And the Raptors get it back. And there's the rejection. To the paint.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent from long range. And Conley grabs the miss. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Mitchell got a piece of it. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Conley. Van Vliet misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich up top. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by
Toronto ends up going with a new group. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Flynn. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Utah leading. Beverly with it. Now here's Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Flynn. Pass to Porter. Back to Flynn. On the wing, Porter. The 3 ball. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And that concludes the first quarter play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Rudy Gay. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Malik Beasley. Now here's Beverly, looking for his first basket still in this one. He's covered by Siakam. Goes up at the elbow. Beverly shot off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
A 2020 first-round pick, Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Now here's Gay. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Achiuwa against Gay. Achiuwa controls the rebound.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And Utah calls time here.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew. It's time for your North Side Crew. Come on, everyone, give it up for the man. Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes comes in for Achiuwa, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Mikhailuk. Achiuwa's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Conley passes to Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Van Vliet with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why. They've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
And he drops it first.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right side Vanderbilt. Shot that time, not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. Conley against Van Vliet. Up and over Conley. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
free throw is good from Mitchell. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Now here's Birch. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Porter. Pass to Flynn from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Flynn. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Mitchell from deep. That shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. And that one's good. Flynn's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater.
A graceful shot by Donovan Mitchell, floating it right out of the defense's reach.
Here's Flynn. Here's Barnes. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Jazz leading by 3. Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And Kenny, what you see out there from the Jazz?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality motion, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and the opponent is taking advantage.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Toronto trailing. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. The 3 from Mitchell. Kept alive. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Mike Conley talked about his teammate, Donovan Mitchell. He said, quote, he's unique, almost like a smaller D-Wade. He likes to get in the paint and make plays. He's very athletic, very strong, and a very unselfish player. You don't find that too often, that humility. Back to you guys.
Glowing reviews, Allie. Thank you. And they'll get another chance. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bogdanovich against Siakam. Shot from 12. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Back to Anunoby. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
So he'll challenge you with the dribble. Bogdanovich often stops short of the rim, opting for the floater.
And Toronto calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Here's Beverly, following the bucket by the Raptors. Gay outside. Step back shot.
Come on.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. The 3 is up. They get it back. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had the chances. Came up empty. Here's Porter. Into the lane. And then Porter with the dunk.
Otto Porter is in attack mode. When he gets to the rim, he gets there in a hurry.
Beverly, the pass to Clarkson. Beverly outside. To the middle. Achua with a steal. Here's Flynn. Beverly defending. Beasley against Porter. Pass to Flynn. And here's Boucher. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Flynn. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. Here's Beverly. uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 7.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverley at the rim.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Jazz shooting at 45% of the game so far. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Trent, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Conley against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Clarkson. For 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Siakam with the slam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Outside Mitchell.
With the assist.
Clarkson for 3. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Anunoby. The shot no good. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley passes to Clarkson. Now here's Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Junior.
It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Azubuike's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the inside, Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
When there's a chance to make a difference, Siakam steps up. This should be no different.
And he makes both free throws.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Trent against Mitchell. Over Trent. Mitchell misses. Toronto shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Barnes. No good there. Good D by Vanderbilt. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And it's Toronto's ball. They trail by 3. Here's Anunoby. He can't hit that time. The Jazz have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Conley passes to Mitchell. 1:07 left in the fourth. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Outside Barnes. Over Vanderbilt. Second chance shot. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Conley against Van Vliet. And so they foul intentionally. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Utah. Udoka Azubuike. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They're down by 7. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Player of the game, Mike Conley.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes against Vanderbilt. Outside Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah with the W.
That's the
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.